Nepal is going through seismic political changes. The power struggle is threatening to split the country down the middle. But for flag makers in the country, it's a windfall. The large number of public rallies is the perfect selling ground for party flags. Take a look at how Kathmandu's flag makers are keeping up.
Decimated by the pandemic, now revived by a deep political crisis. This is the story of Nepal's flag makers. The last 10 months were a struggle for them. Workers had to be laid off. Paying rent was becoming increasingly impossible. As unlikely as it may seem, the political crisis came as a blessing. A power struggle in the Nepal Communist Party, rival factions, multiple challengers. To drum up support, public rallies were important, and flags are an unavoidable part of the ensemble.
The protests have provided some relief to us, and the sales of party flags have increased. We can make some income if an election is held, otherwise we don't have good business.
In today's Nepal, you either support Prime Minister Oli or want to see him ousted. These flag makers too may have their preference, but they don't show it. They make flags of both factions of the Nepal Communist Party. Buy whichever you want. It's money in the pocket for these men.
This is a signal of my identity, an indicator of my ideology. Followers of other political parties might carry a different flag. We are with the Nepal Communist Party, and this is our flag.
Some of the bigger shops in Kathmandu are selling up to 3,000 flags every day. It is a windfall precipitated by a power struggle. Elections are usually the merry season for flag makers, but there were none in 2020. Instead, the pandemic almost throttled their business. The public rallies have revived them, but how long will the recovery last?
It has improved as compared to the past. I couldn't pay rent for 8-9 months due to the lockdown. Flag business has given a hope that we can pay the due for now, because we don't have any other work other than the flag orders.
Nepal's top court has reinstated the dissolved parliament, but the ruling party is still a house divided. The public rallies are likely to continue. With flags held high, many more will march on the streets. It's far from ideal, but for these flag makers, neither was the pandemic. South Asia Bureau WION World is One.